All right, this your boy Coda from Savage 100. Watching Who That with TIMMAY. Savage 100 wave. I rap for this shit to my grave till I die.
Count money till we tired. Oh, money shit we expired. Ain't gotta work who we fire. Money counting getting tired. Money counting getting tired. Money counting getting tired. Money counting getting.
Welcome back to Who That Now with the CEO of Savage Productions. Now, Jay, what is Savage? Because first of all, how you even get it? You was a photographer, show host. How you get in the label?
I always was in love with music, and I saw a lot of talent here, so I decided to unify and brought on a partner. She said she wanted to name it Savage 100, and I went with that, women rule. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So how long has the label been around?
This November will make 1 year officially. We started out with Shon P back in August, and we legitimized after that.
So this is the first project in the US and Texas. This is the first legit project, or was the mixtape or EP? How talk me through this process?
Well, first we started with GTFOH. That was our first official project, but this is our first official compilation album that encompasses everybody on the roster. So officially, this is the official legit project. Everything else you could
Just to warm up. That was the appetizer.
You can forget about
That's
that.
the entree.
Take that out. Take that out of your head. Take that out of your head.
So just talk to me about the label. So I know not everybody on this album might be on the label and maybe affiliates. So talk to me who are officially on the label, who manage, who publish, and just take me through, because a lot of these things you talk in Spanish. People don't know that just because you on this, you might not be a label. You might be a label mate. You might be the manager. You might be the writer. So just let me know who officially on. I know Shon P was the first, so I guess you can't diss you first.
Yeah, Shon P is one of the founding artists. Nassus is the newest artist. We're still in the works with Lex. That's a delicate situation now. Foot is an affiliate, HG Boys. Shout out to HG Boys. But everybody else is officially on the label as an artist, as a writer. We have Angel Reckley. We have Angel Alei. We have Ophine. Coda. Can't forget Coda. I don't want to forget Coda. And Aura. She's also one of those new finds.
The model.
The model. Yes. She has. She can rap. She can rap.
So how hard is it having two angels on the label?
How was that?
How hard is it to have two angels?
Boy, it is, because both of them can sing, really sing. Angel 1 and Angel 2. That's how
Angel 1.
That's how
like thing 1 and thing 2.
That's how. I wouldn't call him a thing if I were you, but definitely both are phenomenal talents. Angel brings her rap, like, people sleep on how hard a lyricist she is, but she actually can rap. And Angel Reckley has a voice out of this world. When I first heard Slided, I was like, this can't be a behemoth. And then she came into Hot 91 and she blew me away live. And I was like, okay, I have to have that talent. I have to have it. It's like Pokemon.
So this is life. Dropping Halloween. Talk to me about why you chose this stage. Just talk about the cover art, the songs. Just talk to me about the direction of this tape. Album. I don't want to disrespect you. This album.
Well, it was born pretty much out of a situation that happened over the summer while we were on a media tour in New York. And I was like, you know what? Let's give some dudes some nightmares. And that's where the Halloween release date came out. And looking at the diversity of the music on it, from Nassus, from Angel Reckley, from Angel Alei, Shon P, and Coda, it's an entire spectrum on what you could expect in life, from police brutality to love music to break up music to turn up music. So that's where the name came from. It's an entire spectrum. So this is life.
Just let me know your personal favorite song. I don't want you to get beat up. I don't want them to have to gang you and me leave it. But your personal favorite from This Is Life.
Well, it has to be the song that everybody hated. When I first
Need That?
No, it wasn't Need That. It's a track called what is that? What is it? The original beat was Lemonade, and Make You Fall in Love is the name of the track. When I played it for my rappers, everybody hated it. No one wanted to work with it. We went into the studio and Lex was like, I like this, Jay. Blah, 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 blah. And then Angel started to spit on it, and he stopped her mid-rap and went in there and laid the hook, and the rest is history.
So y'all know I hear with the Savage, that I hear with Coda. The first time I heard you Coda was, I think it was the Money Count. What was it?
Money Count Getting Tired, yeah.
So talk to me about that track.
Well, that track, like, it was a fun song to make, but like the idea of it, when we first started it was like, what we gonna do? What we gonna do with it? And then Fire Spitting Dragon Angel over there. She's just like, first step side. It's like, whoa, stop. All right then. Then Sean, he came, and then niggas like, you know what? We got it. We got it like that from between those two. I just got the hook. I don't need, when they on a verse, what I rap it for. So yeah, dude, I like the song because, they brought a lot on it.
So when I know who that I like to ask out is where they started. So when did you start and why, and who inspired you to get into music?
I recently took music seriously. Probably I could say now, what, probably almost probably a year now. I actually took it serious because like I used to like to try to rap. My friends like, oh, do you actually sound kind of good?
That's
You
the type of
might as
talent.
well, yeah, you might as well try and take it seriously. So I'm like, I tried it out and didn't look back. So I'm here now.
Talk to me about your inspirations, whether it be international and local rappers, or even it don't have to be rap because most rappers are also influenced by other genres of music. But talk to me about which artists you look up to.
Artists, well, probably artists like Big Sean, Tory Lanez, back in the day, probably Biggie, Tupac. But it's just a lot. It's just a lot because I don't like to keep it. I don't
You want to keep it?
on one genre of music. Yeah, I just all over Bob Marley, everybody. So yeah, that I don't really have one. And yeah, so
So it means joking outside. They said you had the most songs on the tape. So talk to me about. Just give me a bit of information on each song you want on the tape.
one song is Ain't Hard to Tell. That one's talking about basically like it ain't hard to tell how I live my life. Like I'm not really a closed book. I just do what I like to do and have fun doing it. There's another song called The Wave. It's a song I made actually for the Savage 100 album. That song I had fun with. I had fun with that song. To be honest, I can't remember really the rest. But they're on the album once we drop it and you go there, y'all see.
So Halloween, the tape drop. If an artist listen, because it's about 9 years. So if someone had pick up the Savage album and you want them to know this Coda, what do you want them to take from Coda from this project?
Fire, flame. This nigga bad. That's all I want to say.
You want that sings their fingers.
Like as soon as they hear it, they just ask when they drop in the next one. We can need to get that. Like that. That's the type of reaction you gotta look for.
Yeah, on the Savage, true that I've been waiting you for a long time since I met you. I think it was last year before last, when we was working the New Island Sound. And they was talking about you, and they was like, this girl, Angel, like, I never heard about you, right? This was Clayton talking about you. And he's probably playing the music, it's like, who this girl is? Like, first of all, if you look at you, no disrespect to my baby ladies, but just because her whole swag, whole aura, you taking this a girl who grew up in the States, who is a real American, but this girl she's an island gal. So, Angel, talk to me about your journey to music.
Island girl to the fullest first. But I took music serious probably in like 2011 because I wanted to go to ITS. I found about it from my friend Jessica and then this lady Pia.
Shout out to Pia.
She took me over there and we did that. Great exposure, but nothing really came from it. But then I started working in New Island Sound, and then I met Jay like a few months later, and he had heard a little bit of the work that I did, and I think I had gone to Texas. Yeah, I went to Texas. I recreated my sound because I wasn't like really messing with what was going on musically, because I had like people writing for me, people trying to put a brand on me. I wanted to recreate it and everything, so I did that. I went to Texas, had a whole mental breakdown, and just recreated my style, and Jay loved it, and he was like, yeah, start working with me. And that's when like it really got the ball rolling. He started legitimizing everything, and now we're still working.
I just understand how vicious Angel is. Like, we could play some other songs during this, but dog, this girl is you talk about a girl who could spit, this girl is a monster. So talk to me about your inspirations, like international and home. I mean, I wouldn't say home. Let me know you might take from a singer, because you don't have much female rappers, and that's why I always say it. I always rate you high, because you go on in the lane that doesn't exist. Like, you could have you have a pretty face to me, go sing, but no, you went against the grain.
Okay, at home, I didn't have much inspiration. Now, shout out to all the big artists that are from the islands. That's pretty good, because a lot of their influence does come from island music. Now, my inspirations go deep. Like, I like Eminem, Jay-Z, Nina Simone, Christina Aguilera, Chris Brown, newer artists, like people that we all know and love, maybe Uzi Vert. Like, I fucks with a lot of people's style, Migos, lots of different rappers and singers. Like, it comes from everywhere.
So I saw the Coda earlier, but that song Monica, and that song that you made that song yours. So talk to me about that entrance into that song.
I was busting my brain trying to figure out how I would start that. Honestly, it took me until the day before. I was like, Coda, please let me come over and please help me. And like, his friends started talking about, okay, never mind, that's drama. But there was something going on, and they were talking outside about like pussy and stuff like that. Sorry. Whoa. And I was just like, well, first of all, and they were talking about size, and I was like, well, first of all, that's irrelevant if like that tight. You know what I mean? So they were just like, and Coda was like, let me steal that as a line. And I was like, pause. I can use that as money anytime. Like that would be my first line, and I'll just ride off of that. And that's really how it just began. And I just wanted to be vicious with it. You know what I mean?
So talk to me about Halloween. You got the This Is Life album, the Life album. Talk to me about this. You being a part of an album because, like I said, your journey been around. You had the style. You move on. You had the breakdown. At that point, you probably didn't know if you should do this anymore. But now you got over that. Now you're here on the album, dropping Halloween. All these amazing behemoth artists. Talk to me about what you want people to hear when they listen to you next week.
Wow. The thing that makes me more excited about this album is all the other artists making it amazing. What I want them to hear from me is the diversity and all the versatility. Like, I don't want to just be known as a rapper or a singer. Like, I want to be known as someone that can come in everything. Yeah, an artist. Put me on anything and I can come with something that you want.
Tell me your favorite song that you're not on and your favorite song that you are on.
I haven't heard all the songs on the album. Honestly, I probably only heard like 3 that I'm not on. So I can't even say, but the ones that I I don't know. I think Kilo takes the cake with the ones that I like that I've heard so far. I don't know what the song is called. I'm so sorry. But the one that I like that I'm on the most is a personal song of mine, Summer. And it's just like a vibe, like a J. Cole, Janae Aiko kind of vibe. Trying.
And so where can people hear from you next? Like I know after this, you might see you in some more videos, some more shows where they can see you.
Absolutely. I plan to be shooting videos for this if that's the goal. Like, definitely Jay is going to work with us to get the visuals out. Show-wise, we're supposed to be doing a radio tour in New York. That's not really visual. We have some other tours coming up, Intra-Island Music Tour. We have other things booked and lined up. So that's really where you're going to see me. Local shows, hopefully we get, like, booked, because I'm down. I'm down to, like, rock a lot of crowds at home. I love home. I love our vibe, our energy, everything like that. It's amazing.
First tip, size is irrelevant if your pussy tight. Success with a complex. Get it wet, then I sit up on it all night. I'm me the first project. Now you rock MCGT all night. This is Savage and the takeover. No sweat when we all up in the lights. I stayed there all night. In the morning, I call me a ride. Park in the next lot. Get stopped cause you can't come inside. I can't hear what my mama say. No game cause I came home so high. Next week, same thing. Give it up one time for the highlights. Always calling my phone, talking about he gon' pull up.
This is Savage that I'm happy to be here with Angel Reckley. When I first heard you, it was to Lit Summer series, and you were singing inside. I was like, who is this girl? Like, mind you, I had you on social media because I tend to add every Bahamian to do music. Just so even if I don't know who that you yet, I just want to see what you're doing, and I was happy to hear from you. God damn, why are you so good? You would know.
But God.
But seriously, so I was going to church the other day, and I said I was on the radio, and my mommy was like, "This song good." It's like this is a Bahamian knows. What you mean this is a Bahamian? Do you get that a lot?
Oh my God! I do get that all the time. Even with Jay, if he's honest, Jay actually did not know I was a Bahamian. He was like, I was not expecting you to come through the door. I was expecting something
Probably LaBelle type.
a different shade, I guess.
Ooh, really? You gotta talk to Jay about after that. But talk to me about writing that song. Just talk to me about the process of that song. Because I know that came from a real place.
Oh yeah, and I think it's something that that's relatable, and of course from personal experiences, and I just try to make it into a story, but really it's based on personal experiences, not from me, from
Friends.
things that I've observed over the years.
And your music is very soulful. Take me back home. So let me know your inspirations, whether it be local or international. Who you drew music from? Who you drew inspiration from? Sorry.
Well, I kind of have an old soul. I'm into jazz. Of course, I love my classics, my big 3, the divas, the Whitney, the Mariahs, the Anita Bakers, and what's not. And I just try to what can I do to make this angel, and so basically I'm just really, trying to capture all of that. Right.
And how long have you been? I know most singers started in the choir, some started later on in school. Were you one of the ones who started in the choir?
No, I know, absolutely not. I'm actually, I was never into singing. I if anyone that knows me, they know that I love to play my horn, you know. And so I was kind of forced to go in the front of the stage. Being a 13-year veteran on the Defense Force, it was like, no, we need to put you to sing. And so, you know, they always encouraged me to sing and to be more confident. And I kind of owe it all to the Defense Force for really pushing me to sing.
I didn't know you. Which song do you play?
Well, tenor. I prefer tenor, but I could deal with alto, I guess.
Let's talk to me about that, because not much artists have that type of background.
Yeah, I play the tenor. I've been playing the tenor at the saxophone for nearly 20 years. Right. Started off at school, of course, and playing with the National Youth Orchestra, Tino, Dion, you know, so yeah.
And lastly, so we have the Savage mixtape coming out next weekend. How many songs do you have in that? I hope. Sorry, I keep on saying mixtape, but getting cursed out. The album, the This Is Life album next weekend. I know Sly is on there, but how much other songs do you have on there?
I have 3. I'm a part of 3 songs. Me and Lex have a song together.
I need to hear that.
Oh, it's a sexy song.
Ooh.
Might be making some babies on, but that's a sexy song. And of course, I have one with these bad chicks, man. These girls just is laid down, man. Like I was like, what do I do with this song? And then Orphean came, and she like, and I like, what? No, man, we gotta put this out. We gotta do something with this. I like, So and then I have so that's Lex, and then the collab with the girls, and then I'm a part of the song with some of the guys.
Big posse got.
Yeah,
that's what they call it.
Yeah. That so I kind of just put the singing over it. Lex was like,
put a little bit of fire on it.
Yeah, Lex and Jay was like, no, sing. You need to sing something in this part right here, and so I just flowed it, man.
And if they when they listen to the album, what do you want? The one thing they take away from listening to Angel directly?
Soul. I just want everyone to, not be just. I just want to bring out this, just soul, just to embrace music, embrace yourself, kind of like what goes with This Is Life. Like it's about embracing yourself. So, and that's what I'm all about, just embracing life.
So we still in South Sudan, I hear with Nassus Kilograms. He was actually my 4th Who Dat guest ever. So back when I first started, I saw the show. I was like, okay, I really saw the show to get my friends on. But then Nassus hit me and said, boy, I see you doing your thing. And I wouldn't even front. I didn't know about him. But I did my research. This man been doing music for a while. And now, fast forward to 3 years, it's like full circle. Now he's on a label. He's the newest member of Savage. But you can't question his clout, his talent. So Nassus, talk to me about being Savage.
Well, first and foremost, I'd like to thank God for allowing y'all to be in our presence. Well, I would say as a retired Savage, I don't really, I don't know what it means for the label, but I know what I kind of used to be when it comes to, in real life and kind of on the internet. Mm-hmm. So, being Savage is, I guess, just not caring, not giving a fuck. Say what you want to say, do what you want to do. So I kind of still have that in me, yeah.
So after being in the game so long, talk to me about why you decided to join a label at this stage of your career. Because you've been doing this a little while. You ain't know. Some people might like Coda. You started music a year ago. You probably you deep in this game. Yeah.
Well, to me personally, it's just making a boss decision to try to. Every boss don't have the sound in their own. You understand what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this for, like you say, for a long time, helping a lot of other people. But being able to come into a situation where you could partner with someone who could help you grow a brand, which is yourself, and you could help that brand grow too. Mm-hmm. And then there's so much different. To me, when I come in, it was Angel, it was Shon P, it was Coda, as far as I knew. You know what I mean? So when I met Angel, I told her, to me, I wasn't aware of her until I saw certain things they was doing, and she, to me, stepped up as, I would say, she number 1, number 2 best female rappers from the Bahamas. Mm-hmm. On the team is a strong team, and then the team is a global and teachable team. So if I could come in and make anyone stronger, like I respect Shon P because it was times in the studio in the process of making the album to where he kind of was uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because if you don't know me, I have a big personality, so I shoot shit, talk shit to you all the time. You know what I mean? And he didn't really know me, so it kind of made him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So he was doing studio sessions by himself, but it made him grow. I mean, him had this conversation. I really love and respect his mindset and the way he take his time to. He didn't let an ego get to him. He was uncomfortable. He adjusted, and it made him better. So I respect that. But joining the label after so long, it's just making a decision to not be out there on an island by myself because I can't just.
Everyone need to take no man's island.
Yeah, I can't do it by myself, and I help so much different artists. So it's my time, you know what I mean?
And how does it feel? It's like it's a cheat code. You have a jazz singer, you have an R&B singer, you have a pop singer, you have hooks, auto-tune. Like you literally have, if you wanted to boss up and make the perfect song, you literally have everything around you. So talk to me about how that's a cheat code for you.
Yeah, I was able. The thing is, the type of artist I am to do the female records, to do the conscious records, because I kind of have a mixture of everything I could do, and I took advantage of two of the artists, which is Angel, her voice and her rapping as a singer and a rapper, she incredible, and then Lex. So me and Lex have one together. I have one with Angel, and I can't wait until it's my album time. Like, I know we advertising This Is Life, but to me, when it comes to my album time, listen, the voices and the styles and stuff I hearing already that we could do, it could be amazing to me.
Do you have any personal favorites from This Is Life?
Yeah, I mean, it can't be selfish, but Jesus Peace for sure. I have a record called Jesus Peace I've chosen featuring.
You've been talking about that for a while.
Yeah, Jesus Peace is something, you could get the head. And I feel like when anyone who understands, who's socially conscious or who get it when it comes to what really happening in America, about all the, the police brutality, the violence and stuff, they'll appreciate the song. Because I didn't just come from the point of view to bash the police. You know what I mean? It's more of an educational thing on my end and on their end, and me trying to get on how I really feel about what's going on. So Jesus Peace to me is my favorite song. Yeah. Actually, that's my favorite song for me. My favorite song on the album actually is This Is Life. It's a song called This Is Life.
The title track.
Yeah, Sleepy Lex and Shon P. My favorite song on the album. I could play that on repeat 20 times over and over. Yeah.
So there's a Halloween, and you known for theatrics. So when we see an official video from you, like I see you make your face with theatrics, like you ain't boring. Like if you could bring something, you could make sure people like me who visual be looking for it. So I want to see a video from you because I can't find video for you online. I can't find an official legit. Actually, up to date. I mean, like this last 2 years.
Because I would say I did a song called Pop Down with how I can forget my dog name. I know this dude from me is like 10. Lil West and Cubes. I had the song. It was like I make a lot of reference tracks and kind of give them away and stuff like that because if it ain't for my brand or for me,
you don't want to waste it.
Yeah, I'd make it and just have guys come over and listen to it and give it to them. We had a video for that, and if you see the video for that, you could kind of tell I had an imprint on the video because I have like an airy kind of, spiritual feeling. But see, with me, I don't rush to just do videos. I thought it was an EP, but I have people say it's an album, come out last year. I wish I could have shoot the video for all of them. But it was a situation happened with the police in my studio when everything didn't get the mix and master correctly, so I couldn't really finish them. But I being on Jay for us to start shooting, he have the answer to that. To be honest, like I hate to make it seem like I gotta sit down and wait for someone, but he really have the answer to that because when you join something and partner with someone, you still kind of have to be in agreement of when things start and when
It's a partnership, so it's not just you anymore.
Yeah,
and talk to me about the able to humble yourself to say, you know what, I put myself in a situation where I can't do what I want to do all the time.
Yeah. Like I say, if you know this to be a boss, you know this to listen to, and you could have advisors, you could take orders. It's you gotta put yourself into a position to be able to get someone else's opinion on things. You know what I mean? So it's easy for me. Jay make it easy. Jay don't walk around telling me what to do. You know what I mean? If I don't want to do something, I can do it. That's something that he understands too. So it ain't where he could just come and tell me to do something. I as a grown man too. You know what I mean? So I can just jump up and do it. But
For that respect.
It's respect, and then see, it ain't just respect. His decisions don't really be off-brand decisions. You know what I mean? If it ain't something for me, and he kind of understand that this ain't what Kilo want to do. You know what I mean? So he go with it too. But like I say, being patient to be able to make the right decision on which video, how you gonna have it, things like that. Then I kind of always have to go there and be like, yeah, but I think we should do this, and get his input, and we'll move on our time.
I don't have time to be your baby. Lady, is you crazy? I make Franklin's on the daily. Maybe if you pay me money flow and keep it wavy, then forget what you gave me. Maybe I'm addicted to money. Only Jesus can save me. We been talking, we been robbing, running like we walking. We been flipping over digits. I don't see no sign of stopping. Just getting bigger, restocking and up in figures. Been a nigga getting paid. Now I'm a nigga paying niggas.
So then this Savage who that and me and Shon P go way back. I was working the volume and he had this jam session band there playing. And I know him from COB, which is UB now. I know him from volume just as a band. I didn't know he could rap. So where the hell this come from when you started rapping?
Listen, I've been rapping from as long as I can remember. I remember being in grade 2 trying to take other people's songs and switch it up to my own. I didn't write my own, but I just was doing a bunch of foolishness. That's just what I did enjoy doing. Rap was life to me. That's actually why I got into music. And then I started learning instruments, and one of my lecturers actually pushed me to go to UB to do music education, because there's like, you can't really make too much money. That's where the money is. So I got into it, but then you have to put some mind into it and figure out how you can make this money. And now I'm on this platform where I get to shine and do what I wanted to do from the beginning, rap. But I do love it all though. I love teaching. I love being a musician. But rap, that's
the first love.
Yeah, that's where it all started.
So talk to me about international and local. Who rappers you looked up to growing up?
I looked up to so much rappers. First of all, I is listen to everyone, even some of the rappers who aren't really that talented, because a lot of them sometimes just have just this one spot where they do something and then make you be like,
inspires you.
Like, wow, you really could have do something, yeah. And I mean, I might not know them personally, but I could go experiment and do something there. So I'd listen to everyone, but rappers that I looked up to, that's international. I looked up to Lil Wayne. I looked up to Jay-Z, because I like how organized he is. I looked up to J. Cole, Kendrick. This list could be long. Just go on forever. And over here, one of the major artists, rap artists that I looked up to was MD's, because around the time when I got my first opportunity to record a song, he was in there, and I was listening to his stuff for a while, so some of the stuff that he said to me and stuff like that, I guess it stuck with me. And so that's someone I always look up to as a big bro.
And people don't understand that you have, like, people like know you more for, like, you play in Barma every week. People only see you and know the jazz you. So the fact that you have all these different hats, like, you teaching music, like, you one of the few people who actually live in the dream. You teaching music, you are an actual magician, you play the instruments, you have your own band, and you rap. Like, I don't think you understand how blessed you are to be, because there's some people who want to do music, but they can't do it. Every facet of your life is music. Like, talk to me about how important it is to you.
First of all, I've been praying for that. Basically, as long as I've been rapping, like, just to do what I love doing. And like every morning, I am so grateful, because I wake up and I'm happy. I get up. Sometimes I get home at 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock every morning. I up again at 9 in the morning, going to somewhere else. Even just this morning, it was like that. But I getting up to do what I love doing. So it ain't gonna bother me. It ain't like I go there and I gotta be pissed, I gotta be upset. I do have bad days, but by the end of the day, still doing what I love. I doing what I feel like I wanted to do all my life. So I enjoy it.
And Savage, so like Jay said, you were one of the first with a fun artist. So talk to me about when Jay approached you for that Savage situation.
It was actually at one of the events that I'm a big part of, Mobs. We actually did a business seminar for some of the upcoming musicians and artists. And he was there, and at the end we did this I guess freestyle cypher type of thing, and everyone keep pushing for me to go up, but I didn't want to go up because I was like, but it's really about them, it ain't about me. But then eventually one of them came to me and is like, one of the said who was participating came to me and say, but only way I could go up is if you go up after me. So after I did that, Jay approached me, him and his wife now, and they approached me, and from then it was us working together, and it was a great decision because he had a lot of things and he knew a lot of things that I didn't have or own. So from since then, it was a great collaboration, and I stuck with it. And now it's a building a label, and now we have other people here who even bringing more to the table.
So talk to me how you feel, because you were the first. I know personally how it feels to start something year, and even just a year later for you, see it come to fruition. Like you say, you have tapes, you have music videos, you have an album dropping in Hollywood, and you have other artists, you have singers, rappers, pop artists, soul, jazz. Like talk to me about for you, because you part of a band, so you know what it means to manage that much people on a regular basis. So talk to me about how maybe being a founding member, you might help Jay with managing the artists, because you know what it is to manage a bunch of musicians.
Yeah, so I mean, with helping out, sometimes we get put in situations where I guess some people don't understand how important something may be or how good it is to be on time. But then being someone who have a background of working with so much artists where my name was on the line, you just have to push for it. You have to respect it. And like some of the things I've been saying for a while was that we get an opportunity to record and get good videos where we don't have to spend $1 million to get it done. I mean, we still spending money, but we ain't breaking the bank, but yes. You see what they saying? So I'm like, we have to take it serious. We have to, and in fact, let's just send a message out there to anyone. If you interested in even being a part of something like Savage, don't come here if you ain't serious. Don't come here if you ain't serious. These people who really take their career serious, and it would just be disrespectful if you come here and you ain't on that same wavelength. It's like, don't even come, don't even try. Just wave from a distance. We could respect that, we can enjoy that, but that's just facts.
I'm not really a rapper, I don't really do the rap thing. Savage, y'all be playing, niggas, what you saying?
Probably ain't gonna change for him. I know a lot of that nigga, but this a game to him. I know he probably thinking that I prayed for this and that I changed my ways, but I get paid for this. I don't get paid to this, but if you think I'm wet, I'll let the extra shit, then this was made to slip. If you gonna cheat with me and not cheat on me, then you probably think I'm an intelligent bitch. If the goal is to love, let's be syndicate, but if I see you hating, I'll put an end to this. Every time we touch, you gonna beg for this. Every time we fuck, you gonna remember this. Drop the side, bitches, he's out of line, bitches pursued the kid like it was Pac and Pinkett, like it was 96, and the vibes was in. All these regular bitches just wanna fight and shit. Too much pride in this, too much lies to fit in, and Nicole can't be yours if it was mine to begin with. You can have those girls, they my sons, my children, you my son from a distance, I call if I miss. Can I play commit, cause when it's time to quit, you gonna beg for this and say I die for this. Then the shit reject like it was counterfeit. When you keep online, you seem to start forgetting that.
So I'm a monster. I'm a low down, put that flow down with a low down, me. I'm the profound wonka. I'm a triple double, keep me out of trouble, double stunter. Believe me, the world don't want you. If you were my problem, I would put you in the dumpster. On the other hand, if you were competition, I would confront you. Cause if you were rapper eater, I'm a rapper eater hunter. Welcome to my world. Out jump the jumper, out skunk the skunker, where punks get conquer. Attack this with practice and leave them to ponder. Attack this with practice and leave them to wonder. Where do I stand in it? Y'all don't need to ponder. See, these niggas hear my voice with that complimentary thunder. Cause God is the only hand I fair and live under. If you were Oompa Loompa, me, I'm the wonk wonk. Me, I'm a wonka.
From a country I'm rapping, things got me stressing. 44 years independent, I don't see no progression. But I'm feeling the pressure. They acknowledge my presence. Time to show them we gifted. We can't sell for lesser. They just see it as racing, but I'm steady just pacing. I done seen the best give up, all it took them was patience. With the heart of Selenium, the pride of a nation. With the heart of a nation, the mind of a mason. Success part of my future, but it's partly elusive. Respect hardly is given before they give it to shoot you. But I'm never gonna give up, stay on top like a roofer. But I'm never gonna give in, on my shit like a cougar. I pledge my allegiance, hope my people could see it. I'm just trying to move their souls so New York they could feel it. I told my country that I want LeBron James, but they don't really care about your jersey till you change it.